something came up between Stanley and Gail that I actually had to actually pull you guys apart. It looked like it was going to break into fisticuffs.
Yes, clearly.
And it had to do with fictional creatures. Is that what you were fighting about? Mythical, fictional creatures?
Fictional, though people decide that maybe they're real. Okay, so this is the premise, is what we're saying is, which of those fictional creatures do you think has a good possibility of actually being true? What is the most likely to be true?
Is it back to Centaur again? Is that what you're fighting about?
Bigfoot. Out of all these ridiculous character
this is his
monsters,
answer. Bigfoot.
Much more than a chupacabra or a Loch Ness monster, it's the Bigfoot.
Listen, here's why I'm telling. Well, one, is there anything like a Bigfoot? You can't. There's no other Bigfoot like.
There was a time between the ape and the man, and that's the Bigfoot, and it was alive. It is alive.
Wait, you think?
Here's the thing.
But that's the missing link. Is an
I don't think that anyone, even the people who believe in Bigfoot, think that, do they?
Yeah, they do. You know why? Because I'm one of them. I'm a Bigfoot truther. There's just been too many sightings. There's been too many TV shows. There's too much literature on the Bigfoot. It's alive. There's a Bigfoot out there.
If any of them are real, if any of them, it's going to be something from the deep.
Specifically what?
Like a Loch Ness or a...
We find species every year.
Yes.
And most of the time they're in the sea.
Yeah, we get to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy fish down there.
Some sort of giant sea monster at the bottom of the ocean is way more likely than Bigfoot. Just we haven't bumped into him yet.
When it comes to mythical creatures, would you throw a ghost into that? Does a ghost count?
I don't know. I know that they call it the I don't know the name.
The
cryptozoologist is the word.
Cryptozoologist.
You heard loudy.
Yeah.
You heard that echo around here.
I know that you think when you're loud, you're right. So.
Chris, if we find a ghost, right?
Yeah.
Will it be a Bigfoot ghost?
All right. I sort of believe that ghosts do exist, and if a Bigfoot died, there has to be a Bigfoot ghost. There has to be.
No, there has to be anything. You keep yelling there has to be as if that makes sense.
There has to be. Come on.
Do you guys see that thing where they think they spotted something only aliens could have built in a far-off star?
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah, they're going to enslave us and then eat us and eat our brains.
They think it's an alien superstructure that they've actually built around an entire fucking star. It's that big, and that's how they get their energy. That's
a great idea, though. We should be doing that.
That's very clever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get America off fossil fuels, and into a big ring around the universe that will give us energy.
So much easier.
And then, look, you turn this on. It's free, okay?
Yeah.
You want to start your car. Free, you know?
This is free.
Telephone. Yeah, your telephone is free.
Free.
Everything you see is free.
Giant cage around the sun. Fucking gives all this free shit.
Cage around the sun is not it.
No, all right. They said a superstructure. I'm guessing.
But
it's
you
a cage.
said around a universe. It's not a cage. You're thinking of UFC. It's a cage match.
We've built an octagon.
We built this octagon. All right, so here's where we need to go with this. First of all, and I'm just going to settle your fight. You had Bigfoot.
I have a creature of the deep. We'll go with Loch Ness, but there's
Kraken?
so many. I mean, there's even Champy. That's in Lake Champlain. Old Champy.
Also Chessie, which is in the Chesapeake Bay. I'm going to say that you're both wrong.
Oh.
Both wrong. And then my thing of what we're going to find is a girl who is a 10. Okay? A sure thing. And I'm willing to hitchhike across the country to try to find this sure thing. Even though I found out this nerdy smart girl is, she's got me thinking about her.
She's interesting.
I'm still going to hitchhike to go see the sure thing.
Yeah, but doesn't that other girl, doesn't she have glasses?
Yeah, it's disgusting. Believe me.
You sure don't want to hitchhike to go find Bigfoot with me? I mean,
or join me on an adventure in the deep?
We just have to find some woods. Let's go.
He said, don't you want to join me to find Bigfoot? And he points at his crotch.
Why Why did you do that?
Just because
that was just for us in the room.
Just because it's tilted and hairy does not make it Bigfoot.
Sasquatch.
What is it with you and Bigfoot, though? Why are you such a believer?
I've just seen all this programming on Bigfoot.
And I will tell you this, Gail. I never believed in Bigfoot, but then when I was out in the Pacific Northwest, I'm like, I can fucking picture something being lost out here because there ain't shit around.
There's just so much woods.
Yeah, and you know how far I went into it?
How far?
About 20 yards. And I'm like, we ought to get out of here. I'm already feeling lost.
But versus the deep in which we find things constantly.
You're right about that, but I'm saying you could both be right. There could be monsters of the deep. Here's what I think we're going to find in the deep one day. A UFO that's been lying down there, crashed.
Oh, shit, man.
Over thousands of years ago.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
Oh.
Well, maybe I would be a little bit. Boring!
What else is on TV? But here's my thing. Behind that driving dock, I wouldn't even call it a steering wheel, because I don't know whether they'll use a wheel to steer a spaceship. They'll probably do it with their mind. It'll be a skeleton, because it's been thousands of years. And it'll be the skeleton of a Bigfoot. Its baby escaped only to be running around the Pacific Northwest for so many years.
We normally don't just think of aliens as being mammals. Not very often. Usually,
what are you looking for? An elephant to come in? A hippo?
No, I mean, we don't normally think of them as hairy creatures. We often depict them as kind of slimy.
Well, we could. I'm going to bring up an alien to you, one I like to call Chewbacca.
Okay. But that movie's not real.
No, that's not a documentary. You're right about that. You got me. But no, you're right. We see them as either being humanoids, like Chris or his neighbors, or we see them as reptilian.
Yes.
Evil.
Now, why do you think that we find reptiles to be evil?
Maybe because we fought them in the past. Like we didn't like.
Well, we've got the biblical sense.
What do you mean? Who did we?
Just think we fought dinosaurs. I was.
Oh boy!
Humans weren't alive
Here
then.
we go.
These Christians. These Christians. Oh my God,
Chris!
Oh,
You've had that cough since Friday. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt. But I got that one wrong. But they look scary. Reptiles
I'm
look
going
scary.
to take you for a TB test. I'm going to.
You think?
I'll just play Cars music for the rest of the day.
Most likely to have TB. That's your senior superlative that I give you here on the Bennington Show. Most likely to have TB.
He's a lunger. I'll take it.
I saw him cough into a handkerchief and then just look down at the blood. It's nothing.
I coughed in the first act.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Are you?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not worried. You could die on the fucking floor and I wouldn't throw it to break.
Joe, step in.
I just see Joe looking at the floor while we're talking. He's
good.
like, what other career paths could I have taken? Joe is wearing the same sweatshirt that he wore on Friday. It's starting to drive me crazy.
Nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Did you at least wash it?
Yeah.
Sure you did.
I mean, it rained.
Jizz.
I've seen a fucking mustard stain in the same spot for the last 8 times you wore it.
Why do you like mustard so much, Joe?
Goes good with everything.
Does it?
No.
Turkey, for instance?
Oh, I guess
Anyone
I
who
didn't
puts
think of that.
turkey on mustard on a turkey sandwich is no friend of mine.
I've done it. I'm not going to lie.
You're no friend
my-
of mine.
it's
You're
not my-
no friend of mine.
It's not my
I
preference.
do not like that. They not good.
I feel the same way about mustard on a burger. I think that's fucked up.
It's disgusting.
It's fucked up if you do that.
Anyone who fucking eats that should end up fucking eating old lady toes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next to a Bigfoot.
Yeah, small foot next to a big foot. That's exactly right, Chris.
Thank you.
Sorry to think Chris has got the better of you on this, Gail.
Mm.
Because
So
you
much
yelled
evidence.
about what about the deep?
The deep.
There's that Bigfoot Zapruder film. Well, it's not Zapruder, but there's a different name for
It's
it.
totally
But it's a very
based on-
famous video of the Bigfoot. It hasn't been disproven.
Yes, it has.
Yes, many times.
Oh, really?
So many times.
Yes, they even found the costume.
I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah. Well, you don't watch anything but cable.
I
You
watch-
get off basic cable, you'd be fine.
I watch
Discovery Channel. And he'll go like this. I saw a documentary last night on the Discovery Channel. I go, those aren't documentaries. They're made up fucking things for nerds.
Chris.
It was called Finding Bigfoot. It's a great series.
What about your Hitler's zombie army thing?
Oh, yeah.
Had to yell at you.
That was great. That was great. It was like a fucking made up documentary about Hitler winning the war. Like, this is what would have happened
if he would have had a zombie army. I got to tell you the truth, though. I know people who feel like when they watch the Discovery Channel, they are being educational in their own life.
Really?
Yeah, instead of dopes.
History Channel is the same way. That's also gone off the rails of them producing insane content.
What did he just say? You speak fucking Quaaludian. What did he fucking slobber at me?
Can't no.
History Channel.
History of off the rails for the in theory. He tries to just keep going faster and faster.
I don't know.
Fucking Babylon, Josephine, Babylon. Crazy fucking prick.
He's nuts.
He does have a hit song that he's singing on now, though, right?
Yeah, DatJuice.
DatJuice. It comes in a jar.
DatJuice.
How did DatJuice get so big for you?
It's, people heard it, and then they created something around it, and they made a hit song all about DatJuice. DatJuice being dude juice.
So it's not DatJuice, it's DatJuice.
It's DatJuice is dude juice.
Okay.
That's what it is. They say,
Did they ever say DatJuice in the song?
No. But they're referring, for everyone, this is a fun fact, for everyone hearing the song, DatJuice is dude juice. That's what
Why
we're
would you
referring
admit
to.
that?
Ah, that fact was really fun.
Right? It's good stuff. I'm just glad the song exists.
So you want to thank someone? You didn't know their name?
Didn't know their name.
So you say, I'm glad that the song exists.
Yeah.
It's Dave Crosby at Dave James Crosby.
Dave James Crosby, thank you.
And he almost cut his hair.
Mm.
This is all about DatJuice.
Oh, God, I like that. Oh, God, I like that. I like that. I can't get enough of that, man. Oh, God, I like that.
Oh.
That's what I like. Oh, God, I like that. I like that. DatJuice. I like that fucking action, dude. All about DatJuice. All about DatJuice. All about DatJuice. All about DatJuice. Dude juice for this rock god.
All about that juice, about that juice.
Shook that juice out.
All about that juice, about that juice.
About that juice. All about that juice. About that juice. About that juice. All about that juice. About that juice.
Oh. That is our own Chris Stanley with, I guess we're singing backup, Gail?
Yeah,
the
we
Bennington
are.
backup team?
It's a hit.
Yeah, all about that juice.
All about that juice.
And then he points at his own mouth while he's doing it.